Hi everyone, today I continue my look at coins from the territories and colonies of the UK, and today's review is from Canada. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I hope you like what you see enough to click those like and subscribe buttons at the bottom come the end of the video. So, as I mentioned in the intro, today we'll take a brief look at a set of coins from Canada. Okay, Canada's not really one of the colonies anymore, nor is it a territory, but it is still in the Commonwealth, so I'm going to use that as the excuse. So, yeah, I'm half expecting to be corrected in the comments below, so knock yourselves out, folks. Always happy to be corrected when it comes to something like these coins. So this set itself was issued last year in 2023, and it was to mark the late Queen Elizabeth II's long reign. Like the UK and all the other dominions, her profile was on coins for 70 odd years. Each coin's obverse is effectively the same. It bears the head of the Queen as of the age of 77, so a few years ago now, rather than the latest portrait, which we tend to usually have on modern or up-to-date coins, I should say. So these are also quite special in that whilst they're non-circulating coins, they bear dual dates on the obverse and a special mark. Now, that special mark is 4 pearls, and that's in between the dates of 1952 and 2022. Now, the 4 pearls themselves symbolise the 4 profiles that Canada's used over the years for the Queen on their coinage. And if you look closely at the actual profile pic itself, you'll see the designer's name, SB. That is Susanna Blunt, and she's also the designer behind the current profile on the country's coins. So the coins, as you can see, come in a, I don't know, cellophane capsule, quite bendy, quite crinkly. I've not removed them, as you can see, and I won't be, but I'll show the coins the best I can whilst relying mainly on images I've found online, mainly Numista. They've got some good pictures on there, some good images. The card itself, that is in both English and French, and it gives a breakdown of each of the coins, as you can see. And what I'll do is I will go quickly through each one just to give you an idea of what we've got. Now, there was about 1 million coins of each of these minted, some a lot less, but most of them have been split over special collector's packs. And in this case, this particular set, there was only 50,000 produced. Kicking off with the lowest denomination, you've got your 5-cent coin. The coin weighs 3.95 grams and is 21.2 mil across. It's made of nickel-plated steel, as are the 10, 25 and the 50-cent coins that you'll see in a mo. Now, on this one, the reverse is a beaver, over the inscription Canada, surrounded by the face value, flanked on both sides by a maple leaf of all things. Wow, it's Canadian, isn't it? The letters KG on the left side are for the designer, George Kruger Gray. The 10-cent coin is smaller than the 5-cent, which we find odd in this country, but North America seems to find that it's okay, which is very strange. Now the 10-cent weighs in at only 1.75 grams, whilst being 18.03 mil in diameter, so it's a good 3 mil narrower, which doesn't sound like a lot, but side by side they definitely are. The reverse is a blue nose under sail. It's a Canadian schooner from Nova Scotia, and that's surrounded by the face value and the inscription Canada. You can make out the H on the waterline, and that's the designer Emmanuel Otto Hahn. The 25-cent coin, now we're talking bigger money. The 25-cent is 23.88 millimeters across and weighs in at 4.4 grams, so a fair bit bigger and chunkier than the 10. The reverse is a caribou, and that's accompanied with the face value and surrounded with the inscription of Canada as well, and the date, and again you can make out the H for Han as the designer. I think he was the only one that had multiple designs on these coins. The 50-cent coin is the last of the nickel-plated steel coins and weighs 6.9 grams and is slightly bigger again at 27.13 mil. The designer for this one was Kathy Bercy Saborin, I want to say. I think it's French, so I'm not going to ruin that like I've ruined Latin recently on another video. So yeah, she did the design for the reverse on this coin, which depicts the national coat of arms of Canada, dividing the date at the top, 2023. For the $1 coin, we move away from nickel-plated steel and round coins to brass-plated steel and 11-sided coins. So this one is slightly smaller, it's 26.5 mil in diameter and is 6.27 grams in weight. The reverse is a loon, that bird, with the security feature. Now that's the first one to show the security feature, being the maple leaf, with the country name above that and the face value at the bottom. The designer for this one, it shows up on the back as RRC, which is Robert Ralph Carmichael. And the last in the set is the $2. Now this is a bimetal coin, which here in the UK we see these all the time when we look at the £2 coins anyway, which and this one stands out against the others somewhat. It's a brass plated aluminium bronze center coin in a nickel plated steel ring, so it's it certainly stands out. At 28 mil across, it only weighs 6.99 grams, and it's got a polar bear on an ice floe surrounded by several of the security features, the country and the denomination. And you can see the designer's initials at the bottom, in the bottom right, and that refers to Brent Townsend. As I mentioned at the beginning, these coins are issued in a cellophane wrap of some description, and I'm loath to break into it, because after all, this is what the set was designed to be, with its little cardboard envelope. So if you've got any of these in other sets, I'd be interested to hear from you in the comments. Thanks for staying to the end. Please do consider clicking those like and subscribe buttons, and as always, I'll catch you again soon. Cheers all.